What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and today we are hosting these Fresno State Bulldogs, man. They're 4-4 on the season. We just got our first win a couple of weeks ago. They actually lost to Hawaii, so it should be a good game either way. So make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and hop into some game action. Alright, so it looks like we are definitely going to have some fun today because Fresno State runs a no-huddle offense, or at least do that whenever to get any positive yards whatsoever. Could give us problems, as it always has given us problems so far in the Dynasty in the past, but it's all good though. We'll find a way to take care of business, like sacking the quarterback, for example. Aaron Moore, an original walk-on, just make this thing 2nd and long, and then after a throwaway, they made it 3rd and long. And Derek Jackson gets us a stop. Way to start the game off right. But, you know, the question always for us is, can our offense get enough points? It was definitely the case when we played against Hawaii. Let's see if we can take care of business here as Kevin Stone makes another catch. We got a first down. Next play, John Wilson in the shotgun. He's looking around. We find Freddie Gibson. He has a little trouble getting upfield, but he's taking defenders with him. He breaks multiple tackles, breaks 13 yards. We'll have to see the effort on Freddie Gibson. And then we'll flip it over to Denny Dilkins. He only has one more man to beat. It's all blocked. He's gone. Touchdown, Tommies. We just take a 7-0 lead off of a 55-yard touchdown pass. Let's go. But it's time for our defense to respond, though. We already got him to another 3rd down. Let's see if we can get a 3 and out here. So Lamb's dropping back the pass. Oh, can somebody get him, please? Oh, we're not going to get him in time. They get the 1st down and extend things out. We do get him to another 3rd down, though, so maybe 2nd time's a charm. And they tried a halfback draw on us, but Josh Parker is there. Man, we are off to an amazing start right now. Let's see if we can keep that positive energy up. We're going to throw that thing to Kevin Stone. He gets us another 1st down. Way to keep that thing going. Great start for the Tommies. Next play, John Wilson. He is going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Mark McDaniel. He already has a head start in the foot speed, and he gets us another 1st. Way to turn some yards after the catch. Following that 1st down, Wilson, we're going to throw it again. This time to Kevin Stone, the senior. Our best receiver on the squad. Already with 3 catches with 36 yards. Playing extremely well. As Dilkins, he's going to take some folks up the middle. Taking it up the gut for 5. That wasn't the original case, but, you know, Dilkins found that running room. And we just need a couple more, as they don't have folks in the box. So we're going to take advantage of that. Dilkins takes us up the middle again. Another 1st down. And we're already at the end of this 1st quarter. We got a 7-0 lead. But we definitely have the potential to make this a 2-possession game, as long as we take care of our business, especially holding on to the ball. Alright, 3rd and 6 coming up here. Let's see if we can get this 1st down. Throw it to Gibson, and Gibson drops the pass. We'll have to settle for a field goal. So we're up 10-0, so things are looking really good, but we got to keep the energy up. It's still a long game to go. Lamb, what you got? Okay, Josh Parker makes a stop. He can pass rush. He can also play pass defense, as now we got him to a 3rd and long. Lamb's going to try to throw for the 1st down, but it's not going to work, as Jeff Arnold is going to intercept the pass. And we got great field position to start our drive, and it's our 1st turnover of the game. Let's go. Great game for the Tommies so far. But now that we got the interception, we got to turn that into points so that we can break away from these guys, break their hearts as soon as possible, as we're looking for somebody, but we immediately take a sack on our 1st play. And then what worse was that John Wilson got hurt, so now Desi Lindsey's in the game. He's going to try to throw it to Dilkins, but Flowers read it. It's a little bit off target, but, you know, free safety still, or actually the corner still made a great play, and we waste a great opportunity. So now we need our guys to make a stop here, as we don't want to make this a 1-score game. as Lamb's going to run with it, and Joel White's going to have to bring him down. Not before a gain of 7 though. Next play, Lamb is in shotgun. It's going to be a run up the gut for Dixon, who breaks a tackle and won't be brought down until Bobby Football and Jeff Arnold can finally get to him, but not before he gets 20 yards, more than the first 7 carries combined for this guy. As now Dixon again up the middle. He's starting to find his rhythm. That's 2 first downs in a row. He has 38 yards off the last 2 carries. Let's see if they keep going to him, because they been doing really good on this drive. They won't. It's a throw at the middle of, looks like Kerry Webb. He's only going to pick up 6 yards there. Alright, so let's see if we can stiffen up right here. Come on, somebody get the Lamb. And unfortunately, Lamb's going to pick up another first down. We got a 1st and goal coming up here. Alright, our defense is siphoned up. I had a hard time saying that, but our guys make a stop though. We make them hold on to a field goal. And now after a couple of 3 and outs, St. Thomas now has the ball with 1:15 left. Let's see if we can make something happen. And Desi Lindsay gets hit as he's throwing it, and it falls incomplete. Next play, we're going to run the 4 verts with Desi Lindsay in shotgun. He's going to scramble to his right as nobody is there to account for him. He's going to pick up 17 with his legs. Next play, we're going to try throwing it again with Desi Lindsay. This time he tries to throw it, and it's nearly picked off. Not the greatest decision for the former walk-on. As now we have a 2nd and 10 coming up here with a minute left in this first half. We had Andre Luck open, but it's off target, and it's incomplete again. So now we are forced to throw it. Desi Lindsay, he's going to throw it up the middle to Chad McKenzie, who makes the catch. It's a gain of 24 and keeps our drive alive as we are searching for another touchdown. Make this a 14-point lead as Dilkins nearly picks up the first before Tommies take their first timeout. Coming out of timeout though, Desi Lindsay is going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Denny Dilkins. Just dump it off. Nothing wrong with that. Pick up the first. Keep the thing rolling. As now we have 45 seconds left. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here. We find Andre Luck, who had the end zone wide open, but not before it turns into, goes out of bounds. But Kevin Stone finishes off, gets us a touchdown. And what a way to end this first half though. We are just dominating Fresno State early on, as that's how this first half is going to end. We go into the locker room with a 17-3 lead, and things are looking really good for us right now in this episode. Alright, so welcome back to the second half, and we start with the ball in our hands. So let's see if we can get the job done here, as John Wilson's going to throw it deep to Mark McDaniel. Facing the blitz, throws a great pass. You love to see it. As our St. Thomas football team is playing extremely well, we're actually going to give it up the gut to Ryan Sanders, who's our fullback. UGF may be fullback U, but, I beg to differ. We got some fast fullbacks, and they're definitely pretty good, but not as good as not our offensive line, that's for sure. We gave up that sack. So now 2nd and 20 coming up here. John Wilson is going to take it up the gut, pick up about 5 yards on that play. So we got a 3rd and 15 coming up here. Got a long way to go to pick up this first down. Going to try to throw it over the middle to Andrew Green, who makes a phenomenal catch one-on-one and keeps our drive alive. As now, John Wilson, he's going to go up the gut and pick up 8. Nice little slide for us there. Picking up 8 yards for us. Making it a 2nd and short, where we give it off to Denny Dilkins, who nearly is kind of close to the end zone. Picks up 5. We got another 1st and goal. See if we can make this a 24-3 lead, as Wilson is untouched even after he gets into the end zone. You know how NCAA 14 is. We got a 24-3 lead already. And it's going to get even better because they went 3 and out on their next possession. So we now have a chance to run away with it right now, as we nearly throw an interception and ruin all of that hype. But the interception didn't happen. So we still have a chance to make things happen here. And we pick up another first down with Mark McDaniel. as everything we've been doing so far has been working so well for us, as Denny Dilkins is going to pick up a few more yards, 6 more yards to be exact, up the gut, make it 2nd and 4. A couple plays later, we got to pick up a yard with our running game. It was tough. Fresno State was ready for the run, but we played it a little bit better as we were able to pick up the first, keep this drive alive. And now John Wilson, he's going to drop back the throw over the middle. We had Chad McKenzie open for a second, but it was just not thrown far enough. It was almost intercepted. So now we're going to try and pick up the yards again as Andrew Green almost makes the catch and he drops it. So now all of a sudden a near touchdown turns into a 3rd and 10 for us. We have a chance for our drive stalling, and it does. We may have to punt it, but instead, you know, the coach is feeling more aggressive than usual today. It's been suiting him extremely well so far. Let's see if it works for him here as John Wilson sets his feet, finds Andrew Green, makes the catch, and the drive keeps going. As now we are on Fresno State's 10-yard line, looking for some blocks. We nearly get to the end zone. We get to about the 2-yard line. And if we get this touchdown here, this will be our biggest lead in the entire St. Thomas series so far. And it happens. We have a 31-3 lead right now. Just dominating these guys. You love to see that. But now Fresno State is going to try to cut into this lead as they take over. Lamb's going to throw it to the left-hand side over to Matt Wyatt. He's able to get out of bounds, but that is how this 3rd quarter is going to end, though. We are doing fantastic right now. We just got to make sure to finish things off so that we don't become a meme like the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl the last time that they went that far. So now here we go. 4th quarter is upon us. Lamb's going to drop back the pass. Throw to his right to Wyatt, but Wyatt drops the pass. Definitely felt the footsteps because he dropped that one. Nobody else was around him. So next, a couple plays later, 3rd and 9 coming up. Lamb gets lit up like a Christmas tree as Josh Parker beats his matchup on the edge. And now Fresno State is going to have to punt this ball away. With about 6 minutes left in the game, Kevin Stone is ready to receive the kick, and he fumbles it. Thankfully, Jeff Arnold is there, and we're still able to, you know, pick up a little bit of yards. But man, that was a close call for us. We don't want to give him a chance to come back in this game. So now after that near scare, we're going to go ahead, throw over the middle. Patrick Miller gets taken off the ground, but he's still able to hang on and make the catch regardless. Doesn't matter for him. We're trying to keep that thing rolling here as now we hand it off to Dilkins. He's able to spin away, nearly helicopters to the 1st down, but it's going to be marked just shy. Another 9-yard game, has 69 yards so far. Nice. But we'll see if they key in on Dilkins again. They do. So John Wilson is going to keep it. He's going to do just enough for the 1st down. You love to see it. John Wilson may not be a fast guy, but he can definitely run this option as Dilkins takes advantage. They key on John Wilson for a second. Surprising that they key in on a pass rusher, or not a pass rusher, but a pocket passer. Y'all know what I mean. As now Ryan Sanders, he makes some moves to the outside, makes a couple guys miss, and now we got another 1st down. So here we go, 2nd and 11. Let's give it to Ryan Sanders, and he fumbles it. He actually fumbles it, and Lucky, whatever that last name, I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Maybe Chad McKenzie, but I don't think Chad McKenzie's going to get there in time, and that's how Fresno State gets their 1st touchdown. We are on the verge of getting another one ourselves, and then they get a touchdown. But luckily for us, that's how the bad luck ends there for us, because we do get this onside kick. And then we'll go ahead, run out the clock, and, you know, feeling a little petty. We get another field goal, get our stats up a little bit, and we end up winning this game 34-10. And for the 1st time in this dynasty, we win 2 episodes in a row. Let's freaking go. way to turn it on here in the second half of this season. Checking out the stats for our guys today, and I gotta say, this is John Wilson's best game so far. Over 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, didn't even throw an interception. You'll love to see it. Running game also got going really well. Dilkins had 100 yards on the ground. You also love to see that. And then John Wilson even got into the end zone, snuck in there on one of our read options, which is pretty cool to see. Receivers got plenty of action today, as well as we had 3 total touchdowns for receivers. Kevin Stone caught 2 of them. He had 5 receptions for 51 yards. And then Dilkins also caught a touchdown off the halfback screen, which was our longest play of the season. I'm pretty sure had 55 yards on that touchdown. And then what can I say about this defense? This defense was amazing. They only gave up a field goal in the first half, and that was it. The only reason they even scored a touchdown was because of a fumble towards the end, but that's fine. So Josh Parker, Aaron Moore, Derek Jackson, all were tied with 4 tackles. But we had a lot of TFLs though. Parker and Swan each had 3 tackles for a loss. Aaron Moore had a couple. Joel White had a tackle for a loss as well. And then we also had those 3 sacks. And then we even got an interception courtesy of Jeff Arnold. So it was a great game all around. Probably the best game we ever played. And, you know, it leads to another win. You know, gotta feel really good about that. So for the first time in this series, St. Thomas has won in 2 episodes in a row. I think we're finally starting to put it together, and it's gonna at least give us some great momentum for next season. But we got a nice little test coming up in the next episode though, as we go on the road to play against number 16 Utah from the Pac-12. It should be a good one. It'll be interesting to see if we can pull off a huge upset to get our first winning streak in our FBS era. Should be a really good one, so hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.